Just dirt on my hands.
Hello YouTube, Boss Rino. Welcome to my channel. Ito, The Darkest Secret. Kita-kita nyo naman sa screen. So, yung mga bumili ng kape, dami na bumibili nito. Nagkaroon tayo 500 na order nito. Nakaka 500 na yung bumibili. Sa Shopee pa lang to, iba pa sa TikTok. Tapos, timpla na kayo, Boss Rino Coffee sa Shopee, sa TikTok. Yung mga kabili, search nyo lang, Boss Rino Coffee. Ito, Darkest Secret. 6 inert objects. Ano ibig sabihin ng inert? Moving along, even so terrifying that will try your soul. So ito, wag natin patagalin to. Para to kay Deadman 77. Try natin to bago pa try na iba.
Right. Today we present 6 inert objects moving along. Events so terrifying.
Ito medyo ano to, slow pace lang to ha. Tsaka kaya taga-tagain nyo na. Pero magaganda ang mga video nito.
Will terrify your soul. Number 6. The video that you will now see on the screen was uploaded by Really Haunted, a YouTube channel whose owner claims that his house is cursed. In his videos you can see everything. However, this time we can notice how in an amazing way a stuffed animal is left levitating in the air.
Levitating in the air. Meron daw aangat dito. Lagi may kumakatok. Bad trip. La, kumakatok oh. Kumakatok ba yung muyog-yog? Oh shit. Grabe to, MB Gaming TV oh. Talaga umaano oh. Lumalaga ba? Ito, kaya lang madaling gawin to eh. Kung i-scripted to, madaling gawin to. Pero, kung hindi, takot to. Ay. Ito baka may biglang lumabas ah. Oh, nalaglag. Sabi ko na doon sa part na yun eh. Kaya kayo, yung mga bagay-bagay dyan sa bahay nyo, ha, tingnan nyo, baka may gumagalaw na dyan, bumabaksak, ha, listo kayo, ha.
If you pay attention, there are many situations that the camera has captured. According to the homeowner, those intense bangs come from the flooring of the house. Something completely inexplicable, since underneath is the foundation stone. It is not hollow, so nothing and no one can be there. But the most shocking of all occurs when the doll begins to levitate. And look, in its
may umangat dito ah. Merong umaangat dito. Lilawan niyo yung mga mata niyo. Ulitin natin ah. May umaangat dito ah.
Occurs when the doll begins to levitate. And
Yeah.
seems to emanate some kind of smoke.
Oh, parang parang
That's without considering
babae.
that black sphere that gets lost behind the wall. How is this explained? Is it manipulated? For the man,
Bam!
this is the most palpable proof that his house is haunted.
Haunted to. Oh.
Number 5. The person you see on the screen is Fernanda Blas, a young TikToker who frequently broadcasts live in order to stay in touch with her followers. However, there was one broadcast in particular that caught everyone's attention. While she was showing this Chucky
Sikat to, 2.2 million
on screen,
subscriber,
her followers
followers.
began to
Oh my
alert
God.
her that something was not right with the doll. which at times seemed to take on a life on its own. Something that the young
Chucky.
woman never believed until she saw the moment you will see below.
Si Chucky to ah. Creepy.
Es la luz. ¿Por qué? Si es la luz.
Oh! Ayop na matayan. Gago. 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 Ang maganda sa video na to, hindi niya pinopokus si Chucky, siya lang. So, hindi niya sinasadya na maging ganun yung mata. Siya lang, sa kanya siya nakapokus eh. Malayo nga sa camera to eh. Gago. Gago, yung mga kamukha ni Chucky dyan ha. Chucky dolls. Yung mga Chucky dolls dyan ha.
She insisted that there was nothing paranormal, that it was just a perception, a reflection. However, that movement is not normal.
Gago, katakot to.
How do you explain that
Hey.
eye movement? Could it be a trick? Maybe it has a lever, or maybe it runs on a battery that makes it move from time to time. However, until now, there have been no indications showing that this type of doll has a device that allows that movement. A live broadcast that, without a doubt, will be difficult for its followers to forget. Number 4.
Kaya ko ng Manika eh.
For Mauricio Serrano, one of our subscribers, what his brother captured while he was alone at home has no other explanation than the paranormal. In his email, he says that one afternoon while he was going out
Uy, yun
into
yung
a
dahon no. Ako naniniwala ako dito kasi nakakita ako nito ng personal.
long hallway, he witnessed an unusual situation. This plant moved exactly how you are seeing it
Yan no?
now.
Oo. Kasama ko si Boss Bino, nagbabay kami. Meron kami nakitang halaman, isang dahon lang yung gumagalaw. Nilapit ako talaga, wala namang insekto. Hindi ko ma-explain kung bakit siya lang yung gumagalaw.
It moved for so many minutes that he decided to take out his cell phone to record. I'll leave the video running so you can try to conclude how this happens.
Gagi oh.
Consider that Mauricio clarifies that this is an interior hallway, so it is not exposed to external weather conditions such as wind.
Walang ano to eh.
Also, it says there are no threads or anything similar to that.
Nakakita na ako ng ganito.
So how do you explain such an event? How does the leaf manage to move? Some say that plants, due to their condition as living beings,
Feeling ko,
Or sometimes-
may buhay yung halaman eh. Kasi talaga nakita ko talaga, meron akong video nun eh. Alam ko, in-upload ko yun eh.
capable of moving on their own will, in search of sun or water. Experiments have been carried out that have shown that certain plants sense if you burn or cut them. An electrical impulse is transmitted when you damage them. Others emit a noise, practically a scream that the human ear cannot hear, when they are in danger or when they are cut. And here is some information that will make you doubt and even question life itself in general. Freshly cut grass smells in that characteristic way due to the chemical it releases when it is injured. Not metamorphically. Plants release these chemical signals as a way of communicating with each other
Oo nga.
to warn nearby
Oo.
plants of possible
Tama.
danger.
Meron akong napanood na video, ang mga puno daw at halaman nagko-communicate daw sa isa't isa. Galing, no?
Such as herbivorous insects or diseases. In a natural environment without your lawnmower minutes away from cutting them, nearby plants would take their time to adapt to this danger. Additionally, some of these compounds can help the plant heal or even repel
Galing, oo.
herbivores that are eating them. If you don't believe me, look it up. There's the internet.
So ito, hindi paranormal. Pero kung paranormal to, kakatakot yan, no?
So if they are, in one way or another, alive, they could evolve to move this way. Could this be what happened here? Number 3.
Number 3. Haba pala nito, 19 minutes, hayop.
The following experience comes to us from the hand of a security guard who relates this
Ito, pag security guard, siguraduhin yung maganda.
event as the most terrifying thing
Magandang video
he
yan.
has ever experienced. In the middle of the night shift, guarding a supermarket, something unusual begins to develop at the end of one of the aisles. A disturbing situation that begins to be captured on camera. Observe.
Año nuevo, señores. Feliz año nuevo aquí encerrado. Aquí dando el rondín. Jales, jale. Sin llorar. Ay, güey. Hijo de su pinche madre.
Gago, may sasalita yung, yung laruan ng inya.
Ni pedo, vámonos.
Oh my God, tatakbo na ako dyan.
Chingada. ¿Qué chingas trae ese pinche mo?
Nakakatakot pa naman pag sa mall. Uy. Ay, kala ko dumalaw.
No se oye con sensor, valiendo madre. Vámonos mejor. Uy. Uy, güey. Vámonos mejor.
That doll turned on by itself. Now, which could have just been a defect.
Yan, pwede ngang sira lang yung laruan or nagloloko yung battery. Kaya lang, nakakatakot yan. Kung ikaw lang mag-isa, kasi sarado na gwardiya yan Ay, nako.
But what would come next would become a warning of several increasing paranormal incidents.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas madrugadas. No, bueno, más bien, estoy nervioso, asustado.
Natakot daw siya.
Siempre traigo mi celular a la mano. Son las 3:20 de la mañana, me tocó aquí guardia nocturna en Bodega Horrera. Si se fijan está todo solo. Pero ahorita acabo de ver a alguien allá en la entrada de clientes. Y no sé por qué está todo solo, mire.
Oh, nakakatakot mag-isa dyan,
No hay nadie. Así lo voy a dejar a ver si pues de pura chingadera se vuelve a ver, ¿no? No, ya no se va a ver nada. Ya no se va a ver nada porque lo que se mira acá de este lado es la pantalla que está prendida. Ahí arriba, esa. De ahí en más, pues estoy solo, les digo, está todo solo ahorita. Solo. Y ahorita vi algo allá en la entrada de clientes. Hasta allá, hasta el último.
Ano meron? Yung cart? Ano ba yung dinidiyaan mo?
Y lo vi clarito. Ya lo vi otra vez. A ver si se alcanza a ver. No, me da miedo ir. A eso que se mira ahí.
Ano meron?
Eso negro que se ve ahí.
Oh, may naglalakad. Itim. Oh, shit. Holy
está
shit.
caminando, de hecho está que no manches. No manches. Y se sigue moviendo. Es una persona, claro está que mire.
Isa persa. O baka naman namimili lang.
No. Vámonos.
As he mentions in the recording, he was completely alone in the store. No one else accompanied him. Therefore, seeing that figure walking back there was very strange. However, a few days later, his audience alerted him to something that went unnoticed by him.
Meron na naman.
Miren amigos, quiero por favor que miren exactamente esto que está aquí.
Uy, meron ano, merong nag-debunk. Oh, yun, ayun nga, napansin ko kanina yan.
Que está a un lado de este anuncio rojo.
Napansin ko yan kanina.
Mucha gente me dice que es un rostro, que es un rostro con pelo, que me está mirando directamente a mí. La verdad yo desconozco. Pero quiero que ustedes vean cómo se agacha y desaparece esto que está aquí. Regrésale poquito y vuelvo a poner un poquito nada más. Ponlo. Acércate. Chéquense amigos. Chéquense.
Ang hirap nito.
Ahí está. Clarito, miren. Así lo voy a dejar a ver si pues de pura chingadera se vuelve a ver, ¿no? ¿Dónde está? Ahí desapareció.
Nawala.
No, ya no se va a ver nada. Ahí desapareció, amigos. No se va a ver nada porque... Miren, ya no está. Regrésale un poquito nuevamente. Chequenlo otra vez, amigos. Chequenlo otra vez. Ahí está.
Kaugano, ayun oh.
Desaparece, amigos. Ya no está.
Pero alam nyo, lahat ng napuntahan namin na explore, tapos may mga gwardya, may mga tanod, talagang meron silang napapansin. Oo. Meron talaga silang kinukwento sa amin about doon sa lugar na yun. Mga tanod, gwardya, caretaker, hindi nawawala ng kwento. So, maiisip po talaga na totoo talaga yung paranormal.
Without a doubt, an overwhelming experience that has generated a significant impact on social networks. What would you do if something similar happened to you? Share your opinions in the comments. Number 2.
Pero, nakakatakot talaga sa mall pagka sarado na, no? Isipin nyo kayo lang mag-isa sa loob na mall tapos sarado na.
Next up was an intriguing incident captured by a security camera located on a deserted street in York, England, during a quiet early morning. With no human presence in sight, the recording reveals the mysterious and surprising moment when a bicycle begins to move without apparent intervention.
Bike? Wow, ito malupit. At tumigil pa bang? Bago.
In a completely empty environment, the main question is where the bike comes from and how it manages to move forward without any obvious stimulus. It feels like an invisible force is manipulating it. Could this be an encounter with the paranormal? Without a doubt, this enigma, recorded in the historic streets of York, raises questions that defy conventional logical explanation. Number 1.
Yung ganyang bike, pag mabagal na ganyan, hindi dapat yan nakakaandar eh. Dapat mabilis para mabalance pa rin eh, no? Pero yung bagal pero nabalance pa rin. Tumigil pa ng kaunti.
And we conclude this horror investigation with a disturbing situation shared by a Reddit user. In the publication, he stated that he began to perceive strange sounds in the house he had just rented, which is why he decided to install a camera in the room to capture any unusual events. However, it seems that his pet was already aware that something was wrong. Pay attention.
Wow! Ulit. Boom! Puta na. Sumasakit na ulo niya. Lagi siya minumulto. Bam!
Did you notice it? Did you see how the dog anticipated the situation? It seems that somehow the dog always knew that strange things happened in that place. In fact, the user mentions that he had a hard time getting the dog into the house when they moved. Could this dog have developed a kind of sixth sense to detect the presence of paranormal
At tumingin muna yung aso.
kind of sixth sense to detect the presence.
Oo, tumingin muna yung aso bago nahulog.
This
Tignan nyo,
dog have developed a kind of sixth
Dapat yung aso, pagkagalaw nito, tsaka pa lang tatayo to. Hindi, halos nauna, konting-konti lang nauna yung aso.
sense
Tignan nyo
to detect.
halos sabay nga eh.
Could
Tama
this dog have developed a kind of sixth sense
halos sabay eh, no?
to detect the presence
Pwede na ako investigador. Oo, investigador B. Hindi, investigador R. Di ba? Rino.
of paranormal entities? I invite you to answer these questions in the comment section.
Sabay na sabay,
Since this
oh.
video has already come to an end.
Investigador B, hindi namin kayo tatantanan.